This is a story you would not find in any history book, but don't mistake it as being insignificant. This is a story unlike any other. This is a story of family, perseverance, compassion, and the will to win. This is my story. This is our story. And it all began in the summer of 1972 when my parents joined in partnership to open the company. Magnet took its name from the enameled copper wire referred to as magnet wire, which it sold together with electric elements at the time. With a modest staff complement of only 10, Magnet acquired its first premises on the corner of Williams and Dalton Road, Umbilo. In 1980, we began to supply the telemechanic product range to accommodate our growing customer base. With the purchase of a tool company 3 years later, Magnet started an abrasive division. It wasn't long after that we acquired the distribution rights of the 3M product range. Moreover, the on-site belt plant enabled us to manufacture abrasive belts to suit clients' specific requirements with commendable turnaround time. With a growing customer base and expanding operations, the following year Magnet moved its offices to 455 Sydney Road. The staff complement had doubled and Magnet was thriving in the industry. After completing my training as an electrical engineer at the Durban Electricity Department, followed by the completion of a 10-year contract, I was offered the opportunity to join Magnet, and in 1986 I officially came on board as sales director. My vision for the company was to reposition it from a sales-orientated to a solutions-orientated business, and ultimately offer a complete projects solutions to industry. 2 years later, upon arrival of my sister Melanie in 1988, and along with dedicated staff with a passion for service excellence, we set the benchmark for family-owned operations in Durban. Steady growth over the next 4 years, spurred by my dedication, hard work, and adventurous spirit, led to my appointment as Managing Director. In recognition of an opportunity in motor control centers and distribution boards, a sister company to Magnet was formed in 1992. Today, this company trades as Magnol Panels and Automation and has had a very successful track record thus far. In 1996, with the purchase of a 3,000 square meter building, we officially made 48 Hannah Road our new home. 3 years later, another sister company was formed to take care of the electrical installation aspect of business. Magnol South Coast now trades under the name Magnol Electrical Contractors. It was this second edition that enabled Magnet Group to offer complete turnkey solutions to industry. To illustrate this turnkey solution, take for example a typical project consisting of several components, each of which is offered by the different companies forming Magnet Group. Primarily, Magnet Electrical Supplies adds value to the project by offering the design and supply aspect, followed by Magnol Panels and Automation for the manufacturing aspect, and lastly, Magnol Electrical Contractors, who are then called on to carry out the installation and commissioning aspects. This ability of the group to offer a complete turnkey solution to industry distinguished Magnet from the competition and subsequently led to the acquisition of more project work. In 2003, Magnet began to offer energy-efficient lighting solutions to industry. Also that year, my father, Ernest Howarth, passed away. I remember him as an excellent businessman and one whose infectious personality was greatly loved by his clients and employees alike. My father was my mentor. There's no doubt I inherited my entrepreneurial spirit from him. Above all, my father was a mischievous man, always getting himself into trouble, but somehow always coming out okay. At the time, my mother Janice was responsible for the accounts, a task which she tackled entirely on a manual basis. However, as the accounts grew, manual systems became outdated and insufficient. As such, in 2004, I hired an accountant, computerized the financials, and gave my mother a new area of business to head, the training and marketing division. The initiative behind this division was to offer one-day training seminars to engineers and the like. Many of you may remember the phone calls from my mother inviting you to the seminars we hosted on a monthly basis. She did a sterling job heading this division, and upon her death in 2010, I had the conference center renamed in her honor. Also in 2004, Magnet made a significant decision to propel it into the new South Africa. The board of directors at the time created an opportunity for Narasha Ramlachman, our financial manager, and Roshan Krishna, our sales manager, to acquire shares in the company. 26% of the company's shareholding was sold through a bank deal from which Magnet gained 2 directors with a fresh perspective and a passion for excellence. In 2005, the single largest opportunity came to Magnet. At the time, Eskom were running out of power, and in order to address this, they offered a program whereby relevant companies were incentivized to improve their energy efficiency. As such, various service providers were sought to make this possible, Magnet being one of them. We then became an accredited energy services company in demand-side management projects. Magnet established an association with EnergyWise, and alongside Andrea Barroso, we developed energy-saving lighting solutions. This led to significant energy and financial savings for our clients. In 2007, Magnet received its first significant energy-saving project in the form of an energy-efficient lighting upgrade for the Frame Group. 15,000 light fittings were upgraded, and the value of which was 6 million rand. In 2009, we added a process optimization division to our energy division. A very successful project at the Sapitugela site, headed by Graham Harding, saved 1.8 megawatts of peak power and 185 kilowatts of energy efficiency. The following year, we received the prestigious ITA Award for Energy Services Company of 2008, and again in 2010 for the Best Industrial Project. 2009-2010 was our toughest year in business as a result of the global economic meltdown. Many long-standing customers went into liquidation, leaving us with bad debts to reconcile. We used all our tenacity to deal, and eventually we came through. However, 2010 is remembered by most not only for our struggles and achievements, but for the passing of my mother, Janice Howarth. With mixed emotions stemming from our aforementioned challenges, my mother was laid to rest. I remember her as the soul of Magnet. She was very nurturing with the staff and took a personal interest in their lives. Her spirit lives on, and she will be missed by all. After a temperamental year that was 2010, came 2011 in all its glory. Energy projects were rolling in, our staff complement was growing, and business was thriving. Magnet completed an exciting project at Rainbow Chicken Farms, which involved the installation of an ammonia heat pump, the very first of its kind in South Africa. We also completed one of our biggest lighting projects at Transnet Rail Engineering. Thousands of 400-watt high bay fittings were replaced with our unique fluorescent design. Adding occupancy sensors to control the new light fittings enabled us to save in excess of 60% of energy. Furthermore, we received our biggest project ever. Magnet, together with EnergyWise, was awarded a performance contract from Eskom to the value of 140 million rand. This project involved a national energy saving program for the exchange of outdated energy sapping showerheads with energy efficient showerheads. Outside of the energy savings provided by compact fluorescent bulbs, we proved to Eskom a paradigm shift in thinking with respect to the significant energy saving opportunity afforded by changing these shower heads. This project will save 330 gigawatt hours of power in the next 3 years. To top 2011 off, Magnet received the great honor of winning the FNB KZN Top Business of the Year Award in the trade sector. In 2012, Magnet's good fortune continued. A new company under Magnet Group was formed. Headed by Graham Harding, Magnet Energy has been very successful to date and has even become a finalist in this year's ITER Awards. With an excellent team looking after our large computer network, the next logical step for Magnet was to offer these services to our existing client base in the form of a new division, Magnet IT. I was also recently announced as a finalist in the Ernst & Young World Entrepreneur Awards, an achievement which I am greatly humbled by, and an achievement that I undoubtedly share with the Magnet team. Their commitment, 24/7 service, dedication, and many years of loyalty all add tremendous value to the success of Magnet. In honor of their loyalty and in celebration of our 40th birthday year, I will be treating the staff to a well-deserved cruise aboard the MSC Opera later this year. Another very important contributing factor to Magnet's 40 years of success is our loyal customer base. I am a firm believer of the philosophy that customer is king. And with that, I would like to extend a heartfelt appreciation to our clients and ensure you that Magnet's service to you is only getting better with age. Happy 40th birthday, Magnet!